Hi, I'm Dr Jemma Gilchrist. I'm a clinical psychologist from Mind My Health, which is a practice in Sydney, based in Sydney, and I'm also co-owner of Treat Me, Treasure Me. And today I thought I'd talk to you about meditation. Now, meditation is one of those things where I think we have all these misconceptions about it, and we think, it's all about emptying your mind, and it's all difficult, and maybe the people that are very good at emptying their minds are perhaps the people that don't need to be doing meditation because they're kind of calm already. And so I think the minute meditation is used as a word, we kind of get worried and we think, I can't do it, and I don't know how to do it, and all those kinds of things. And so I wanted to talk to you today about mindfulness-based meditation. And you've probably seen something about mindfulness out there. You know, it's talked about a lot at the moment. It's in women's magazines, it's in the newspaper, we see things on TV. And I think part of the reason it's there and it was sort of gained in this popularity, I suppose, is because actually it feels really achievable to people. And when I first, learned about it, I think really it's been one of the most helpful things that I have ever learned personally and professionally, that I use with the people I work with, because it's easy, it's portable, and you can do it no matter what mood you're in, no matter where you are, no matter how much time you've got. And so mindfulness-based meditation is really about that. If we use the word mindful in the English language, it essentially means noticing. If we're mindful about something, it means that we're just noticing it. That's all we're doing. And so mindfulness-based meditation is about noticing something on purpose, but with that extra little bit, which is don't judge. So often in our minds, we are racing. We've got all these thoughts coming through. We've got critical thoughts eating at us and annoying us and pulling us down and being judgmental, And we've got thoughts about what we need to do in the day and all the things that we need to achieve. And so often what's happening in our mind is that it's very busy going back to a difficult past and all the things we could have done or should have done, or it's pulling us forward to an uncertain future. And so we're in this kind of rubber band all the time, and very often we are not in the present, actually just doing the thing that we're doing now. So mindfulness is all about just do this. Whatever it is you're doing, stop all this and just do the thing that's right in front of you. Okay, so how do we actually do that? Well, there's lots of different ways to learn it, and you'll find apps, like Headspace, Smiling Mind. They're in the App Store. There's fantastic apps out there to learn mindfulness, and people teach it in lots of different ways. Okay, lots of the teaching is about breathing and focusing on breathing, and certainly that's a fantastic thing to do. I probably do a bit less of that, I think, because a lot of the work that I do is with people who are not that physically well sometimes. They don't really want to tune into their breathing or their bodies. They want to, that's part of the issue. They want to be away from their bodies. So what I do is think about it a bit more broadly and ask people to tune into their senses. So your taste, your sight, your smell, your touch, your hearing, because it's really your senses, the things that help us all connect to the world, right? That's what we do, okay? And so that's where I like to start. So one of the things you might want to do is, for example, to just look around you. Look around for basic objects, things that are around you, things that are, that are within reach even. Okay, so if I was thinking about, I'm just looking around my scarf, okay? So and actually it looks like I did this all on, but this is one I prepared earlier, but I didn't, okay? So my scarf, I chose this because I like the colour, and I chose it because, it had the tassels and things like that. One of the things you can do to be mindful is just close your eyes, which I won't do now because I'll look a bit kooky on the video, but you just close your eyes and you feel the texture, okay? You might feel how this goes over your hands, okay? You might look at the colour. You might look at all sorts of things, okay? And actually just notice the scarf. I bought it in the shop. Everyone else gets to look at it, but I don't look at it, okay? You might find that if you're eating, then rather than then eating the chocolate biscuit and then having all these unhelpful thoughts about, oh, should I eat the chocolate biscuit? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have had 5 chocolate biscuits. Maybe I should have 1 chocolate biscuit. Maybe I shouldn't have chocolate biscuits at all. For goodness sake, as soon as we do that, we get stuck in our mind and it's so unhelpful. Whereas actually what we want to do is eat the biscuit, love the biscuit, okay? So enjoy the chocolate, enjoy the texture. Whatever it is you're eating, doesn't matter. I'm just using Chocky Bicky as an example. But you immerse yourself in the experience of the thing. If you're in the shower, when you're in the shower, rather than thinking, I've got to get out and, I've got so many things to do and etc., what you do is you tune into the shower. You spend all that time in the supermarket choosing whether you'd have the cherry blossom or whether you'd have the, whatever it is, aloe vera with a touch of caffeine, I don't know. But actually, when you're in the shower, you don't even smell it. Smell it. Close your eyes. Smell it. Immerse yourself in it. Watch the little bubbles of water do what they're going to do. Enjoy the experience. So it's not incredibly technical. It's enormously portable. You might do it for 5 minutes. You might do it for 20 minutes. It's not a competition. Okay? It really doesn't matter. It's all about noticing. It's all about just seeing what happens when for a few moments a day you stop judging your mind. And I think when we go through any kind of stressor in our life, but particularly when we're under extreme stress, we start focusing way too much, and we need to remember we are not our minds, we have a mind, and we are not our bodies, we have a body. And so we need to tune into those and use them, and be aware of them, but not be led around by them. They're part of us. They don't define us. They're not the whole of you. They're not the whole of me. And so mindfulness is really about just saying, I'm going to be mindful. I'm going to be mindful of what I notice in my world. I'm going to be mindful of what I say in my head, and I'm not going to be so focused on what all that means and overthinking everything. So have a think. There's tons of information out there on mindfulness. I'm sure that we'll do another bit of a video and tips and so on mindfulness. You can look on our blog, which is Mindfulness 101 on the website. Just have a bit of a look, but really don't overthink it. Just do it.